As you enjoyed tonight's competition, we would like to provide some expectations of all spectators as we cheer on our teams. We will respect the facility by picking up after ourselves. We will not target specific players with chants or cheers. We will be respectful of all players, coaches, and officials. Thank you and good luck.
Now fans, let's meet the starting lineup for your Valders Vikings. Number 3, Cassidy Tushin. Number 5, Morgan Grall. Number 21, Megan Wagner. Number 23, Caitlin Bishop. And number 32, Claire Zipper. Head coach Arigato, his staff, and the rest of the Valders Vikings varsity basketball team. Now fans, let's meet the starting lineup for your Roncalli Jets. Number 2, Isabella Jackie. Number 5, Grace Gribble. Number 12, Lauren Stengel. Number 15, Mackenzie Stoudinger. And number 25, Amber Fico. Head coach Amanda Bauer, her staff, and the rest of the Roncalli Jets varsity basketball team. Tonight's officials, Terry Restrati, Rick Riddell, and Julie Phillips.
All right, Todd, here we go. We are ready for some prep sports action here. Valders Vikings against the Roncalli Jets. Todd, we see what the starting lineups are right now. We got to get to that coaching interview, before the game so we can get some of this inside information.
Right, yeah.
But I finally see Claire Zipper in the starting lineup now, and then we do have Megan Hokemer. So interesting little twist. Morgan Hickman gets hurt, and kind of two starters changed. So a little bit different there. Coach maybe going with a one-post offense potentially. So here we go. Ball up. It is tipped and going to go to Hokemer. Valders getting the tip. They'll attack. Roncalli man-to-man. Hokemer swings up to Tuchel. Quick thought. No look. Tough to see that lower corner. Students doing a nice job supporting their girls. So Roncalli straight man, no gimmick. Looks like they have fronting in the post. Three-quarter front. Entry into Zipper, no good.
Just had no angle. He had no angle on that.
Roncalli high, three-quarter fronted the high side. Or, three-quarter
right.
around on the high side.
The only thing she could have did is power dribble back up and get an angle.
So three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Hokemer, and she's going to get double-teamed, and it's going to stay with Roncalli. So nice job by Pribble coming up the backside. And Hokemer didn't see her, and we'll get a baseline inbound.
So two of these referees stayed from the JV game. Yes.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, I kind of wish, as a referee, we'd do more of that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you drive an hour to ref one game for $60, and then you drive an hour back, and you took 5 hours of your night for $60. And you're like, those were like 1990 wages. So, all right, here you go. Nice job, rebound, Brunmeyer. Yeah, these refs did the JV game, and then they just stay for varsity, which is fine. So nice swing. Brunmeyer gets the three in the air and hits it. So now Valders up and pressuring. Hokemer pressuring. Valders strikes first, 3-0 here. Minute and 15 in. Pribble aggressive. Way to cut it off. Fisher all the way to the rim, and she's going to miss it. Nice rebound, and she puts it back. Isabella Jackie. That shooter is always right there for that offensive rebound. So now Brunmeyer looks over to Fisher. Fisher picks it up. Ooh, now you see what they're doing to Zipper there, Todd. They're playing one on each side of her. They might be playing off of Brunmeyer a little bit. So now three-quarter front, number 25 is really working hard. Fico on Zipper. So now three-pointer in the air, and we got two of them on Brunmeyer. How often does that happen? You choose not the guards, or I mean, I'm not saying for sure that's what they're doing, but like Brunmeyer not really showing herself as a threat in the stats of over 15 games.
Oh, we just let the girl go right by.
Yeah, kind of too easy there. And now it's going to come back to Valders.
I mean, nothing against Morgan, but boy, she hasn't scored 6 points in a game in a while. So that's awesome.
Great, that's good. Good start. Tuchel was hot a couple games ago. Was hot first couple possessions last game too, and so it's nice to see different players in now. Yeah, she's thinking about it. Hokemer looking to skip over to Fisher, and it's going to drop. Nice find. That's why Megan Hokemer's in the game. Megan Hokemer, good sense of what happens in the game, helps setting her teammates up. So now, yeah, we're giving up some layups here on this pressure. Pribble's going to turn it over, and we are going back the other way. 9-2, Valders early lead here.
Pressure here by Roncalli. Yeah, and Valders starting again. Well,
okay,
now you got that
ball
all the way.
Draw help, good foul there. Stangel's going to pick up her first personal.
Jet foul, number 12, Nolan Stengel, first personal, first team.
NBA, is that called a clear path?
No, because there was a defender in lane. It's if there's a foul but nobody's in front of the offense, then
come to the ball, somebody.
That's a clear path. So now again, Hokemer finding the open girl up to Brunmeyer. Unselfish play early on.
Yeah, you don't have to force it in that post if it's not there.
No, but if it is, Fico doing a nice job on Zipper right now. And Hokemer is going to attack. A couple hands on it. Brunmeyer, or no, that's Tuchel. No luck. And rebound Zipper.
Good hands.
Now look at Fisher looking. Good job. This is kind of a neat angle. We're a little higher. Good little hop to the shot. And rebound Fico.
And she got. Yep.
She was behind.
Yeah,
Fico had position.
She's got to be smart on that. She was totally boxed out.
So now Grace Neufeld in for Zipper. Zipper just won. And a nice little steal by Fisher. She's going to turn around. Ooh.
She's going to get 2 on that.
We're going to get 2 free throws on that, yeah.
Ankle looked good there going around the defender.
It did. On that foul, we're far enough into the season now where you can't just be like, oh, well, that was one of those iffies. Like, yeah, I don't know. She was behind. That was a foul. Got to stay away from those. You have to show progress in learning how to, stay in basketball games. Zipper kind of just a description of a game, a little clumsy with last game because she was kind of in and out.
Right.
In a little bit, foul out. It wasn't really in a rhythm. So rebound Roncalli, and Roncalli, Hokemer pushing. Stangel's going to take a look, and Roncalli will attack. 3-point shot up in the air, no good. Rebound Neufeld, and she's going to get it ahead
by Megan.
Fisher pushing to Tuchel, little runner. No, out to nice ball movement.
Good ball movement, exactly.
Yep, good ball movement.
Wide open 3.
Good job, Valders.
Get up, Megan Hokemer.
Swinging around. Again, Valders patient. Skip is there. And, yeah, okay.
Boy, that weak side defender, as soon as that ball is in, thrown to that post, they are doubling.
Yeah. Well, I believe last game, I think the post really hurt Roncalli.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure they looked at that and said, hey, we got to do something with post. There's that inbound play to the shooter.
Got it.
The inbounder. The play is to the inbounder. All right, way to go, Valders. Good start. Up 13. All right, we're coming on to the timeout now. Roncalli ball. Valders still showing pressure here, looking like token pressure. Stangel's going to have no problem with that.
Megan can just be pesky up there. I mean, she gets a hand in.
Just cause them to think a little bit.
Right.
That's all you really need to do. Oh, that's tough.
That was all the way around. She's shooting 3, I bet, too.
Yeah, I think so. It is say 2. She had 2 fingers up. My foot must have been on the line. So first free throw up and good. Number 15, Mackenzie Stoudinger. Don't see too much different this game versus last time these two played as far as Roncalli strategy or anything. So now Audrey Wagner in the game. Holcomer brings it up. Holcomer in the corner to Neufeld. Holcomer's taking a look, doesn't like her angle. Doing a nice job there. Now we got an open 3 in the corner for Wagner. No good. And good hustle around Roncalli. We're calling a hell ball. I will say that, Holcomer is quite a bit different as far as a point guard style compared to Hickman.
Right.
Just different, okay? And what I mean by that is, Hickman is pretty solid. Usually by now she's got 3 or 4 runners in the lane and, she's kind of all over, nose for the ball. And there's a lot of passes, a lot of ball movement for Valders offense right now. Oh, here we go now. Valders in a 2-3. 3-pointer up and no good. Rebound Neufeld. Neufeld over to Wagner. And Wagner's going to push. Stengel defending. Wagner over to Fisher. So now we got both posts in the game right now. We kind of talked about that not being a little high on that. Audrey was a little high in her pass position on that. You want to see a little lower, you'd have a better angle at that. So now Valders 2-3 and Roncalli, a little open lane. Nice job, Stengel. Dribbles right in there, but misses the layup. Well, that was a good angle for us to kind of see that opened up. So now Fisher over to Wagner. Wagner's taking a look. Snaps it over to Tuchel. Tuchel and Neufeld. Back to Wagner. Left lane kind of open there a little bit. We're going to get an open 3 by Fisher. Oh, down and out. Yeah, see, some of those are a little unnecessary. The one, I was going to say that with Claire, this is big girl basketball here for the most part. And, if there's a fight for a rebound and the ball is secured and it's not a heavy hit, really, if the one player clearly secured it and you're not preventing a travel or, determining an out of bounds or whatever, some of that stuff can just be, kind of. Pribble had that, and Audrey, she hit her a little bit, but there was no harm.
Right.
And, it could be just as well there or not there, it didn't affect anything. Kind of like that, 10 was on Audrey a little bit, didn't affect the play, and
get up, player,
and it wasn't egregious. Ooh, Tuchel saw something.
That was a little sloppy, last couple possessions. He turned it over.
In for the Vikings, number 5,
yeah, true. Right. You got a couple possessions in a row. So now 13-4, 11 minutes to go. Dribble's going to take a look. Valders back to man. So Wagner playing D. Good help. Zipper was looking at it. And back to Pribble. Pribble looking to post on Brunmeyer. And good help by Fisher.
They let her sneak through.
Ooh, yeah, she snuck right over. And now nice offensive rebound. And we got a foul. We're going to shoot a pair. Good hustle. Good hustle in there for Isabella Jackie.
Valders foul, number 23, Caitlin Fisher. First personal, 14. Bella Jackie on the line for the Jets.
Bella Jackie, decent amount of free throws on the year. 22 free throw attempts, shooting 64%. Puts that one in. Holcomer returns. So now we've got one post. So now this is kind of our original group. We're back to our, Okay, we're not back to our starting 5, but pretty close.
No, Audrey's in.
Yep. So I anticipate. No basket. All right, we got a violation on 22 for Roncalli.
I must have seen that coming because I didn't even write it down. I didn't even write the one down.
Really? All right, now Valders getting pressured. And Zipper, okay, we're into Holcomer, no problem. Holcomer changes speed a little, crosses over, start it with a pass. Here you go. And
now you
go over to Wagner. Good little, yep, now kick back out. Wagner going to drive middle, nice little wraparound pass, and it's going to be a jump ball. The defender for Zipper came up on Audrey, and she tried to wrap that around, but it was pretty tight in there. Everything was kind of close. So Fisher inbounding right into Wagner, and we're going to have a foul. Third team foul for the Jets.
Jet foul number 10, Ellie Jacob. First personal, fourth team. Check that, third team.
Now Fisher takes a look, and we got outlet out to Brunmeyer. Here we go. Now we set it up. Wagner looking to cross. Nothing. Out to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer, another open three. Banks it in. Boy, take your pick as to which Valders girl's going to have 3 threes in the first half lately. You notice that? Like, Valders doing very well lately with their shooting, like the last month or so. So now, nice job, Roncalli, getting in there rebounding.
Come on, get up.
And Holcomer's going to come out of it, and we're going to have a foul on Schramm.
Now, Valders has 5 threes.
Okay, my bad. That wasn't Schramm. That was Jack.
Yep, 5 threes. 5 threes and a free throw.
Yeah, cool. It's like that's probably what Coach Otto remembers from when he coached boys years ago. For all those years, it's like three-pointer, 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 three-pointer. It's less lately. Boys have been kind of more balanced with three-point attempts. So now Brunmeyer over to Holcomer. Good defense for the Jets overall. Nice pass, tough angle though. And she's going to put it in.
What a nice pass. That was a tough angle.
Yeah, they caught Roncalli, Holcomer did, without the weak side help. Nice crossover. And Jets score. Janessa Schultz on the basket. Roncalli still pressing. Nice pass by Tuchel. And here we go. Now Valders ball. Picks it up. Holcomer is going to control. Tuchel looking over to Fisher. No angle. See, that help was there. Schramm was down there. You notice that?
Yep. There she wasn't there. Now she's got no.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
She just lost her dribble, and Holcomer's going to get it. And we're going to shoot a pair. Oh, I was watching Megan the whole time.
Yep.
She was measuring that up, and she jumped that. I wonder if Holcomer saw Fisher do that a couple times, because earlier in the year there was a few times where Fisher
Caitlin would just hang back and
then just like that, boom, she'd catch you. So Holcomer free throw in the air and through the net. So now Neufeld comes back in for Zipper, and we got Andy Taylor coming in. Caitlin Fisher is going to take a break.
Number 3, Cassidy Tuchel in for the Vikings, and for the Jets, 25 Andrew Fico.
Holcomer second free throw in the air, and good. Well, that goes a long way right there. Good job, Megan. Calm. She probably was excited. She got the start tonight and was calm, taking advantage of the opportunity. Playing very well so far. So now Roncalli, top of the key, looking. Nothing there. Valders straight man again. Roncalli just kind of simple high screening, and that's about it. They kind of like that free throw area screen, and they either curl or they pop off of that. And then they just try to make something happen. Oh, nice job by Stengel. Shakes and bakes, and she's going to put it in. Nice move by Stengel on that one. So now Roncalli still pressing. 20-9. Now Holcomer controls. What I really love about that, Todd, I just love that, the sense of the game is not rushed because Holcomer's got it under control.
Right. Yep.
There's really not. That's what a point guard can do for you.
Ooh.
Oh, and then she turns it over. Bad example. Yeah. But there's a calming sense of a point guard not being rattled, and that, you know, a couple games ago I think I talked about if you had to start a team or have one dominant player, whether it was a dominant post or dominant guard, boy, I think I'd choose guard because it just takes so many of the nerves off when you know you got somebody that can take care of that. Here's a play here, double screen up top, and Tuchel rattles. It's going to be tipped. No, yep, there's nothing there. I heard a slap, and here we go. It's going to be Roncalli. Good job, Valders, defensively. Valders been playing solid, strong D, like over the last stretch. It's really been a key. And oh, nice shot by Stengel, but no good. Rebound Tuchel. So now Holcomer up to Taylor.
Oh,
and
needed a little air.
A little bit, but you know, Fico's doing a nice job with her position. She's showing her palm to the ball, hand close to the ball, and she's three-quarter fronting on the top. That basically makes it so you have to have the right bounce pass and the right angle, otherwise it's going to be a deflection.
Right.
So I give her credit for playing good D on those plays. It's been not just that one, the whole game she's been doing that. Holcomer going to attack on the reverse. Nice lefty layup, no good. Rebound Fico.
How many of those layups have she had in the last couple of games? They're just a little too tough.
Nice way to slither through there. Number 3, Janessa Schultz. Nice shot. Roncalli's still pressuring now. Cuts it to single digits. 9-point lead for the Vikes. And Holcomer controlling. Over to nice little bounce pass to Neuenfeld.
Look at the hoop.
And Taylor's going to try a 3. Ball up. No good. Oh, to Pribble. Pribble's looking ahead, and she's looking to attack. And loose ball. Stengel tries the 3 up in the air. No good. And it's going to be rebound Fico. Oh, she missed it. She was right there. Good job, Jets, so far here. No, rebound Pribble. And, ooh. So now, none of the refs really had a good angle there, but she totally got bumped a little on that one. But, you know, we'll live for the next play. So now Wagner comes in, Fisher comes in, and Zipper comes back. So now we got our 2 posts, and then we got Wagner, Holcomer, and Fisher. So here we go. Let's make something happen. Looks like we got a set play for Fisher. Fisher top. Good defense, Roncalli. Now set
now
it
you
up.
got it right away.
Yep, there was no weak side there. Right over the top end.
Good pass.
Great job. And that's all about recognizing where that weak side is. You trust you can get that ball over that initial defender with a high enough pass. And then there was no weak side there. Nice catch and nice pass on that play by Wagner and Zipper. So now Holcomer defending on Pribble. Uh-oh, that's going to go out. Little miscommunication, and Valders going to get it back. Little run here now. You know, Valders hasn't scored a lot lately. I'd like to see that last basket be the start of a little run here.
Elena Shaw in for the Jets.
So Fisher into Holcomer. And here we go. So a good change of speed there for Holcomer. Wagner going to get to the middle. No angle there.
No.
Weak side was there. Good job, Roncalli. And good job. Zipper puts it right
nice
up and
pass. In. Audrey just getting assist after assist.
Well, it sure is nice throwing it to a 6-footer that's athletic enough to catch it. And 3-point try by number 2. No good. Good hustle. And it's going back to red. Bella Jackie. Not that many. You know, maybe 1 3-point attempt a game. Roncalli belly to belly on defensive pressure. Timeout Valders. So looks like we're gonna have a 30-second. All right, back from the timeout here. I guess, Todd, one of the things I was going to kind of reference that I'm seeing here, we've talked in the past about how that lane line position for post entry usually has turnovers.
Right.
But that is when the post plays the bottom side, halfway around bottom side. Tonight, the post is playing 3/4 around the top side. And with 3/4 or a full front. Oh, nice job, Holcomer. We're going to shoot a pair. When you have 3/4 around top side and there's no weak side help, that lob is there all day.
Right.
And we've seen Holcomer throw that. We've seen Wagner throw it twice now, and that's there. But if Fico was playing defense with her butt facing the basket and halfway around, that landline post entry really wouldn't be a favorable angle. So I know whenever we would see fronting over the years, we'd send somebody to the free throw line, throw it to them, and then they'd lane line lob it over the top.
Right.
So that's basically the equivalent of what's happening right now. So Holcomer, second free throw, no good. She made the first.
Megan's got 3.
Yep.
She's
So
got
3 points
Yep.
for Holcomer. Brunmeyer with 9, Zipper with 6, and then I think we got Fisher with
7.
7. Okay. So now
Nice
steal
steal.
by Wagner. Look deep, nothing there. Over to Holcomer. 25-11 now. Valders taking a little bit of an extension here of the lead. Fisher taking a look. I love how she looks at the rim.
She looked at that rim.
And
that,
good catch. But okay, now out to Wagner, a little high, and that's going to go back the other way.
Morgan Brunmeyer in for the Vikings.
So now Pribble up top, 2-3 zone for Valders.
But Valders really making that thing wide. Having a hard time to.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like we said earlier, Valders definitely with a size advantage against Roncalli. I know that Fico has been doing a nice job defending, but collectively as a group, I would say that this is one of the kind of few games where Valders probably has a size advantage. There you go, nice block, Zipper, and nothing going for Jackie, and it's going to go Valders' way. Good hustle in there. So Fisher over to Wagner, and she's going to drop a 3 in.
That was just nice rhythm. Nice rhythm. Catch,
Yeah.
look at the basket, put it in.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout, full timeout, Roncalli. Nice job by Valders. Everybody's kind of smiling for the group. I like to see Zipper be involved. I think we're just going to stay on here. Roncalli not playing music at the timeouts. So, you see a variety of Vikings be potent now. I mean, 5 of us scored?
1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5. Yep.
5 players scoring now. And, I was hoping when we were at like 22-9, I'm like, hey, all right, let's start a run. It kind of happened now. So now the game's getting opened up a little bit. 17-point lead, that's getting up there. Like you said, Roncalli had dropped for the last 7 games.
Right.
And so you kind of don't really want to let them think tonight's their night at any point.
Right.
If you're the Vikes. And then if you're Roncalli, you're thinking, hey, I got to find a way to chip into this. I got 4 minutes to go. I got to try to make this, a single-digit game by halftime or a 10-point, 11-point game by halftime. And let's hold on here and be solid. Overall, Roncalli hustling well and just not getting those shots to fall.
I think Valders still in a 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3 for the Vikes. We'll see if they put anybody in the high post.
That would really.
So there's, okay,
Yep,
number 2's up there. That's Jackie, I believe, is number 2. Yep. So now they're screening the post. Interesting. I've seen people screen the post before, but I've never really liked that. Unless you can pull up.
Right.
Girls typically can't.
Another block.
Nice block by Zipper, and we're going to have a held ball. Usually you don't get, kids that'll come off a screen and pull up.
Right. Yep.
Usually girls kind of just don't really have that repertoire. If you do see a kid that can do that, like Cheezel from New Holstein,
right,
she can do that.
Or Kakas from Two Rivers.
Yeah, but, usually that's not generally how they develop over the years. So nice little shot for Schramm, and she's going to put it in. Elena Schramm, 4th and final daughter for the Schrams, I believe. I believe their kids are pretty similar. Oh, third. Okay, like a little audience help here. Phone a friend. So I remember Schramm's from back in the day. They had kids that are similar age to Alyssa and Emma and Kate. A lot of gym time with Greg. So good scramble for the ball again. Good
hustle
job,
by
Roncalli. Yep. And Pribble, nice pass ahead. Good job, Wagner defending, no good. And well, good hustle all around. Pribble did a nice job pushing that ball ahead. So Schramm will take it out. Nice play, 15 three-pointer in the air, no good. Good rebound.
Another foul on
behind.
Yep. She never boxed her out at all. Just was behind her the whole while. That's going to be 2 on Grace or on Claire Zipper.
Yeah, coach just kind of commenting just now that Zipper picks up her second. You got to get in position to rebound and then obviously rebound. And so if you know your position's not there, nice job, held ball. Held ball, what do we got here? We're going down. Good job. So now Roncalli's still pressuring. I give them credit for continuing up their pressure, belly to belly here. All we need to do is just break away. There you go. Nice screen by Wagner. Holcomer's got it, and everything falls back. I mean, once you get it inbounded,
it's done.
1v1. Yeah, it's done. No gimmick. So Wagner up top to Zipper. Brunmeyer to
open.
Wagner and looking to post. Good skip over to, way to go side top side if you're Valders. Good ball movement. Tough to defend that. Roncalli, though, there. And,
that was
deflection.
a good pass.
Yeah, not bad. And now Pribble. Roncalli playing fast right now. After that last time out, they're bringing it here. I give them credit for having the right mindset. Nice job. That might go our way.
White.
Yep. She hit that off of Pribble's knee, her leg.
Yep. You can see a lot up here.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is a cool angle. It's what you see. It's kind of like when you're in the end zone at a Packer game. You can see all the receiver
You can
routes,
see everything.
you see everything
open up. Yep.
And so nice job, Holcomer attacking. Wagner attack retreat and close to a foul by Schramm. Yeah, defense is good by Roncalli right now. They're pressuring. Valders no angle. Wagner waiting for Neufeld. She's going to get the 3 in the air.
That'll work.
Drop it in. Nice job, Wagner, with her second 3. What is that, 7 threes for the Vikes this half?
7 threes, yes.
And, 3 in the air for Roncalli. Rebound, Fisher. Good job by Jackie. And, I got a foul, I think. We got a foul or else Fisher was out of bounds. Okay, bonus. Yeah, I like that call. There was a lot of arms in there. There was a lot of arms, and Jackie probably had it, and I like that. I like that you stopped that play, call a foul, and we'll shoot a 1-on-1 here.
In for the Jets, number 1, Madison Lamers. Bella Jackie on the line for the Jets.
So Jackie, first free throw up and no good. Rebound Neufeld. And here we go. We're at the 1 minute and 15. Nice job, Pribble. She's going to tip it, and she is going to get the steal. And Fisher.
Yep. Now
we're going to give up free throws. So Fisher, frustration foul a little bit there. Holcomer saw it and had a pretty good beat on the pass, but I'd say Pribble read it. And Pribble got it. Give her credit. She's going to shoot a 1-on-1.
That's Fisher's 3rd.
Interesting. Maybe we are going to get to Siders or Olsen tonight. Not that we need to. I mean, it's we obviously they're special to us, right, Todd? But,
definitely.
They got many moments in their future in a varsity basketball uniform, but right now it's about this group, this team that's on the court here. So, okay, now Taylor's going to turn it over. Holcomer hustling. Good job by Pribble. And, offensive foul. Great hustle.
She did. She leaned into
I agree.
She leaned right into her.
Well, and I love that call. Rick Rodell on the call. And I saw that the way he saw that. I
Right.
saw Holcomer sprint, establish, become legal. I saw the ball handler initiate most of the contact with her left shoulder, and I give him credit for calling an offensive foul, even though there wasn't that prototypical flop or, like when people fall back.
Right.
Some officials, man, you got to have it
90%
perfect.
of the time, that would have been called on Megan Holcomer.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I don't think now Wagner's checking her heat check here, no, and I wonder where heat check came from. There was a basketball game on Nintendo called Double Dribble, where if you made 2 threes in a row, the game said he's heating up. And
I remember that.
And then
he's
if you
heating
made
up.
3, then the ball turned to fire, and he said, he's on fire. And then at that point, every time that player shot, it was a swish. And all right, okay, good job. Good job. Now we're pushing. Holcomer is going to pay attention. We're down to 10 seconds.
So there's going to be a floor shooting free throws.
Yeah. Tribble a little too aggressive on that one.
I like that. Where'd you get that from, the memory bank? He's on fire.
Yeah, I can hear it. This is something like when I'm 43 years old, and I can remember clearly the sounds of a video game from when I was 9 years old. I can hear it in my head. He's on fire. Maybe I'll have to get that in the sound effects.
We'll add it to the list.
Yeah. So Holcomer 1-1 in the air and going to bounce in. Great confidence for Megan Holcomer. Megan, not traditionally a great free throw shooter, and she's 4 for 5.
4 for 5 tonight.
So 32-16. Let's make it 33, Megan. No, rebound. And we got
no foul.
5 seconds to go. Yeah, don't foul. Don't foul. Let it be. Let it be. 3-pointer in the air. Oh! Thought that might go.
I thought so too.
So, all right. Hey, nice
32-16.
half. Nice half overall. I don't know. I see that Valders kind of opened it up. Very good 3-point shooting. 7 3-pointers for the group. And then solid defense. Roncalli, I give him credit for kind of since that last timeout coach called, the girls really did a good job of focusing and doing what they could. And, just kind of went Valders' way a little bit more, and it's 32-16, but, certainly great effort. You want to see that. Roncalli dance team coming up. We'll get to that, and then we'll come back on the other side.
Fans tonight is alumni night. For halftime, the Roncalli dancers have a few alumni joining in. The girls will be dancing to a mashup of I'm Blue by Eiffel 65 and I'm Good by David Guetta and Dee Dee Rexa. This routine was choreographed by coach and alumni Cassie Catarabe. Let's put your hands together. Let's welcome the Roncalli dance team and the alumni.
Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever
All right, welcome back. Todd, let's go through a couple of scoring statistics. What do you have for scoring?
Valders leading 32-16 at half. Caitlin Fisher has 7 for, Morgan Brunmeyer has those 3 threes. She's got 9 points. Caitlin Fisher with 7. Audrey Wagner with 6. Claire Zipper with 6. And Megan Hockemer with 4 points. All free throws. So, yeah.
Sometimes you say held ball. Sometimes we say jump ball.
Yep.
Sometimes you say Hockemer. Sometimes you say Hockemer.
I don't know. What is correct?
Hey, it's what you're feeling right now. That's what's correct. So, all right. So here we go. Coming out, starting the second half. Looks like the same starters here. And yeah, great to see those contributions. Definitely, solid half going Valders' way, but Roncalli hustling to show a lot of grit here, and so we'll see what we got in the second half. Here we go. Stangl taking a look. Valders in, what do we got here? 1-3-1 or 1-3-1 looks like maybe. Valders did that the other night against Lux Casca. They played 1-3-1 for a little while. So now, are we 1-3-1? So Pribble needs to get it up and take a look at it. She's in a lot of traffic right now. And shot up, no good. Rebound.
A lot of scrambling.
Okay, held ball, good hustle.
Gonna go Valders' way.
Yeah, good hustle. Oh, I just heard Brian Norton say held ball. So we
that's
have
what it is.
We have to at least match his level of intensity. Nice,
attack.
Nice, good job. Brunmeyer gonna swing it back out to Fisher. And Holcomer swinging around. Good ball movement again for Valders. Zipper going to find a seam. Nice pass from Tuchel. And we got a 2-point basket. Valders strikes first. So here we go. Pribble coming up. 2-3 now. And
good hand.
Good
steal.
hand. Yep, steal. Oh, no.
She
Couldn't
took it right away.
Control, really. We're going to have a foul. Yeah, Tuchel had it.
She had the ball in her hand.
It was close. Right there. So now Roncalli inbounds up the Stangl.
So that's the third foul on Cassidy Tuchel also.
Okay. Oh, nice job, Stangl.
Nice
kind of moving.
D.
Oh, good defense. And we're going to have a push.
Yep.
Frustration foul, Stangl.
So that was frustration foul.
Well, she put the moves on, but Megan stuck with her and timed that out, stuffed her, and boy,
put the moves on. I like that.
She did. I mean, she kind of attacked and then missed directions, swung it back, and probably didn't expect Holcomer to stay with her. So Holcomer, nice job covering. She's playing cool right now. Holcomer is looking good out there, comfortable. Pribble attacking defensively, but she's got 3 fouls too. No angle. Oh, tough. No, there was help there. Yep. So Megan didn't see that one.
Yep.
15 was in the right spot. Probably shouldn't have thrown that
she
one.
She still caught it. She still had a nice catch.
Yeah.
But there was nowhere to go with it.
We're gonna have a travel.
That's a travel.
Yep. Got 2 Ricks officiating tonight. You know that? Rick Schwartz and Rick Rodell.
Oh, what the heck?
Long-time group. Long-time partners. So now Holcomer will bring it up on Pribble. Pribble generally very aggressive defensively. And so for her to back off a little, that's a little mini success.
That's open. Ooh, didn't even look at it.
And
they're really helping. Yep.
Ooh, yeah, we got to follow.
But
I think Jackie got her hands in there. But again, they had somebody 3/4 on the high side and then weak side help. So really the only place you can go is kind of down towards the A or L in Roncalli. So Fisher off the inbound.
The old inbounder corner
it's
play.
Unbelievable to me. I mean, we see that play. We've talked about that play. If you ever coach guys out there, if anybody's listening, teach your defense that play because you're going to see that from half the teams you play. I don't care if you're in youth. I don't care if you're in JV, if you're in varsity. You're going to see the inbound ball. Inbounder throws it to the corner. Corner throws it to the slot. Then the girl from the corner that just threw it goes down and screens for the inbounder. And the inbounder comes to the corner for a 3. It's like...
I like the one where we used to have the inbounder post up.
Oh, yeah.
You
surprise them.
Yeah, as long as you post up and she jump jump over the top of everybody and put it in. Both
So-
free throws, good.
Both free throws good for Jackie. But it's such a simple thing, and you see it so often. Defensively, my opinion, there's kind of anything that's shown that often, you shouldn't give up.
So Claire Zipper's out now. That was her third foul.
Okay. So now Holcomer, and yeah, okay, Wagner's back in. Wagner steps into a 2, looks a little short. Thanks to our nice angle up here. Still a decent cushion, but Roncalli is playing well here. Now we got a long 2 for Schultz. And now again, Roncalli pressuring. So now Valders has to stay solid. Still a 17-point lead, no problem, but you just got to keep one possession at a time. You got to keep going here. So now Wagner up to Fisher. Way to set her feet, and she drains it. That was really nice. Fisher, it was on time, the pass. She got her feet right.
Oh, they call it a 2-pointer.
Ooh, really? I'm going to go to the replay. I thought, well, yeah, maybe. But it felt like she was a 3. Ooh, tough. Nice block by Holcomer. Rebound, Brunmeyer. And Holcomer's pushing.
Gonna push.
She's got left.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, and a foul. We're going to shoot a pair.
I think they might have gave her a 3, though. Didn't he say 2-point basket? Because it was. Well, didn't you say they were up by 17?
Yes, they did.
So they gave
It
her.
was
They gave her
37,
3.
So yeah, I agree. So I thought that was a 3. I thought she was behind. He just announced it inaccurately. So now Fisher, first free throw up and good. And here we go. Zoe Siders just entered the game, Todd Grall. So Zoe, a freshman, this will be her first varsity opportunity. Thankfully, she gets to kind of take a look at a couple familiar faces with Wagner and Holcomer.
15 for Caitlin Fisher.
Great game, yeah. Good job for Caitlin. And here we go. Now Schramm's going to bring it up. Yeah, you say Holcomer. I've been saying for years Schramm, and it's actually supposed to be Schramm, I think. So Holcomer rebound.
She's
and
busting out.
She's pushing.
Bounce it.
She's got Neufeld, but oh, nice job. We're going to shoot a pair. I think we're opening. I kind of get the sense we're kind of opening up a little bit here.
I think so.
Second personal, 14.
Zoe Siders smiling out there, slapping hands with the senior. You know, Caitlin, I give Caitlin a lot of credit. Caitlin as a senior is really, and forgive me, I mean, I don't know the other seniors as much as I maybe know Caitlin a little bit, but I have individually recognized a very welcoming spirit from Caitlin to the young players this year. And
Boy,
I just
and a young player, you can't be more appreciative than that.
Yeah, and I've seen that from Caitlin, and now
Good
rebound
hustle.
Wagner, and gets a little bump by Fico, and now here we go. Nice. Tuchel saw Wagner, and she turns it over. Stangel's got it. Stangel into, and Zoe's first mark in the book is a foul. But good hustle.
Viking foul number 22.
I mean, yeah, I just thought of that because I saw Fisher standing next to Siders, and they slapped hands, and just kind of nice stuff to see. And rebound Siders. Here we go. Ahead to Wagner from Holcomer. Right-handed layup, puts it in, and the token point. I love it. I love that little stuff, Todd. When you point, basically it's just a point, but it means nice pass. Thank you.
Right. Yes. Thank you. 8 points for Audrey Wagner.
All right, here we go. Stangel up top, Holcomer on her. Nice little spin, and nice job. And no luck.
Way to
And
get in there.
Wagner
Good hustle,
gets in
Audrey
there.
Wagner.
And held ball. I thought Neufeld was there, and Stangel kind of maneuvered around that and still got out for that that attempt. Nice move and nice D, and here we go. Roncalli's going to try it again. Ooh, nice screen by Joy Fico has put the hit on Wagner a couple times here.
That's going to be long.
And rebound. Oh, nice hustle by Stangel up to Fico, and we're gonna shoot a pair. Which one had the and one just a little bit ago? Do you remember?
That was
it Jackie?
She had the and one on Zoe, but she missed the free throw.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So Fico First free throw, no good.
Number 5, Morgan Brunmeyer in for the Vikings.
So now Brunmeyer will give Holcomer a rest. Yeah, this is a pretty good environment for Siders to have her first chance too. I mean, with a little bit of a cushion, and nice job, way to get up by Neufeld. She did bring it down. It'll just be the 5th team foul for Roncalli.
This keeps up, we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 4.5 in to the second half. Roncalli's still pressuring. So now we who's our point guard? Okay, get it Zoe into Audrey. Audrey's got a command now. So crosses over. Now Veer, good job. And we're going to lose it. Got to be more firm with that. And look, we got Siders down, and we're staying Valders.
Yeah, just got to control it. You don't have to get rushed.
She was trying to veer, but she kind of forgot the dribble. The ball she lost the ball a little. And into Siders. Siders down to Neufeld. Look opposite. Look opposite. Brunmeyer was there.
Wide
Wagner
open.
thinking about it. Skips over to Brunmeyer. The defense Stangle. Now, if Siders is there, I mean, Zoe's game is typically, we've had Zoe since 3rd grade. She is a really good shooter now. Why not? Okay. She's being patient so far. Nice pass, Neufeld. And
what a beautiful
into
pass.
Brunmeyer. So now here we go. Now swing it.
Can use some clock.
Well, I mean, I think right from the beginning, the team was unselfish. Now, attack. Oh, and Tuchel can't handle it. Oh, maybe no. Oh, that's got to be a foul on number 1. Yep. Rick Rodell's got that. Just kind of landed on her. Nothing weird there, just wrong. Got there a little late.
Check foul. Number 1, Madison Landers. First personal, 16. In for the Jets, number 2, Bella Jackie.
Yeah, for right now, you've got 4 subs on the court for Roncalli. I mean, a perfect opportunity, nice opportunity for, Siders and Wagner. And, here we go. Siders in, taking control. Now start it with a pass here. All right, here we go. We're moving. Zipper in the game, so we're in 41. No help side, and there we go.
Beautiful pass.
But again, that's because that defender is on the high side, and the high side to me, or my reference, okay, my coach has called it something different. The bottom side means your butt's facing the baseline, okay? So like you're behind them or you're on the side, but your butt's still facing the baseline. The high side, your butt's facing like the free throw line or like towards the middle. And so that defender for Roncalli is completely in the paint. Butt is facing like the Valders bench, reaching with her right hand on the right side anyway. And then that whole lane behind, kind of right where that ref is standing right there, if there's no weak side help, that whole pocket there, I mean, like an 8-foot circle is wide open.
Right, just throw it over the top.
And so you got to get it over that defender's hands, and that's a layup.
Drop it in the bucket.
Yep, and then if the help defender is there, you can't throw it. You just have to understand when it's yes and when it's no. And we've had some of both, more of the good decisions, I would say, of when to throw that pass. But the ball movement really helps the cause.
Correct. Yeah.
Because when the ball is moving, it's harder for the defender to stare down the weak side help. Like that weak side defender is late. So here we go. So Valders 2-3 again now. And Zoe up top by Stangle. We're going to have...
I seen that.
Yep. Okay. So now, yeah, we're kind of opening here now. We're up to 25. 25-point lead here. So now into Wagner. Back to Siders. So I'd like to see, I'd like to see Wagner in this scenario. So kicks it over, nothing there. Everybody's
right
covered
there.
up.
Yep.
Now we swing it. Brunmeyer, 4-3 is no good. And rebound Stangle.
Don't get a rebound.
And loose ball. And
Zoe.
Cider is going to get her first basket.
Yes.
There it is. Bench is happy for her. And 27 now. 27-point lead. So Pribble up top. So first career points, 998 to go there, Todd.
Yep. That's the first of many, I'm sure,
And
of all those freshmen.
But good opportunity. I mean, to some degree, okay, I see a couple starters coming back for Roncalli, but, Coach Kudik seemingly maybe playing her bench a little bit more. I mean, I don't know Roncalli, okay, but it is Parents' Night, and, Coach looking to get multiple players involved here, and so it's kind of nice. So now Valders and man on that inbound. We're going to have a foul on Zipper.
That's going to be your fourth. And it's like, why? You're up.
Well, she's kind of smiling about it, like she doesn't want to accept it, but like we're kind of beyond that, like we were talking about.
You got it.
You can't figure it out right now. You can't figure out how to not foul. So, to some degree, you want to be patient. Okay,
right.
You never want to talk. You're not supposed to ever talk negative. Like at some point, you just got to figure out.
I think she's out of the game.
And one.
Number 12, Lauren Stengel.
And one for Stengel, her second one.
Foul number 32.
But
on Valders.
what more can you say?
To a fifth personal.
We're 15 games in, and we can't figure out how to stop following. And so now she's going to exit, and she's probably upset, but.
I mean, that girl came at me. She did reach, and she did swat down, and it's like, why? Just get out of the way.
Well, she's probably mad, but I'm a little bit over it as far as all right, she just got to figure it out. We're done talking about, this call, this ref, whatever. She's got to figure that out. So here we go. Fisher, 3 in the air, go to angle, no good. And hustle, and there we go, Stengel. And she's got an opposite. She's got Jackie if she wants her. And
she just jumped right into Kathy Tuchel.
I think I would have gone to Jackie on that one. That was my flavor on the play because both defenders were coming at.
Yep. She never looked. She never even looked. She never glanced.
But you know what? She's kind of got it going right now, so she's finding her groove. First free throw up and good. Lauren Stengel, leading scorer for the Jets. About 60% at the line.
Number 10, Andy Taylor in for Valders.
So Andy Taylor in now. So we've got Siders will rest. Next free throw up and good. All right, Stengel's kind of getting it going right now. Tribble is still pressuring, and Holcomber's going to take care of that.
You got to clear out.
So just sense the calmness right there, all right?
Yep.
Megan just kind of takes care of that. Nothing there. Weak side help was there. Stengel was there. Now swing it to Holcomer. Nice little jumper in the middle. No good. Rebound, Fico. So now definitely tell the starters are back in for Roncalli. Nice pass. That's going to stay Roncalli way. If my camera is sagging. Oh, there we go. We got a held ball.
A held ball.
Well, I mean, I feel like we really settled this debate. Brian Norton said held ball.
That's what it is.
So here we go. Holcomer's got it. Not a problem. And she's going to let Fisher take it. Good decision. And swings it over to Brunmeyer. And again, Fico doing a nice job in the post, kind of taking away Neufeld. Neufeld not getting a lot of good action.
I mean, Valders definitely does not have to rush.
No, I mean, but that's fine.
Yep.
That was 5 passes and wide open 3 for Taylor. My tripod was scooting forward, Todd. That's why
No wonder.
I was starting to sag a little on the view. So now, there we go. Nice catch.
Oh, there you go, Grace.
Both of our posts do a nice job at catching those entries. Neufeld got straight up on that, and Valders now up to 51.
I think that's going to Valders. That's
no, Rick's got it to Roncalli.
Grace's first bucket of the night.
So free throws on every foul moving forward here. Roncalli inbounds. 2-3 now. I'm trying to get a feel for what Roncalli's success rate has been against the 2-3. I feel like it's been kind of vanilla. I don't know that they've done really well against it. I don't know that they've struggled against it. Do you have a sense of that?
I was zoning.
Okay, so let's just get. All right, still whole game. That's just kind of a Roncalli thing. They run that same off. Watch your back, Megan. Okay, Pribble coming up. Open
That's
three, really deep for Taylor or something. Oh, good three for 15. No good.
Ooh,
and we're going to have a foul.
foul.
Yep. So you kind of called it, Todd. I mean, we're at the 8-minute mark here. And a lot of free throws. This Friday night, though. 8:29. I guess it's getting kind of late. So Fisher, 1-of-1 in the air. Got it. Talk about the conference standings here real quick, Todd. I guess as we get into that. So Two Rivers bringing up the rear here at 0-7. And then Roncalli 1-6 in conference. Valders 3-4. Falls 3-4. Chilton 4-3. Knowles-Team 5-2. Kiel 5-2. And Brilliant 7-0. So, this kind of helping. This is a game Valders, needed to have and kind of should have had, and has done a nice job taking care of overall so far. So, all right, here we go. Nice job, good pressure, and nice job, Stengel. And she's gonna lay it. No, I thought that was gonna bounce in maybe. So, all right, here we go now. Wagner gonna get it ahead to Taylor. Taylor to Neufeld. No good. Step builder. No.
Ooh,
yeah.
that was a little out of control.
So now Wagner's looking. Nothing really there. She's going to swing it over to Tuchel now. Tuchel, nice pass into Neufeld. Great job. Nice pass by Cassidy there. She kind of had the open three there, Todd, and she got it over to Grace. And all right, nice job, Fisher, and we're going to have a travel.
Travel.
Yeah, she traveled. She kind of washed the machine that one a little bit.
Yeah,
she kind of whipped it
she
around.
Tried to pull it away, and then did the spinneroo.
Yeah. So good minutes for Neufeld here. Now we got Anna Olsen in the game. Anna got her first action down at Howard's Grove. So again, good night. Good night for this to happen. Valders man-to-man here. And, nice back cut. Taylor got lost on that one. That back cut was open on the right side.
Yep.
So now Roncalli backing off the pressure. And what do we got here? High-low is the call. I don't know what that is. I think that's 5-0. He said 5-0. So now no post presence, and now driving lanes, back cut should be open.
You had Audrey.
Yep. But now that lane is open because the post isn't there.
Correct. Nice
and
pass.
We got a layup, good by Taylor, and it's going to stay Valders. Yeah, we kind of referenced that. It's been a while, but where if the post is always there, it's really hard for the guards to make basket cuts or 7 cuts or anything because that post is always on the block. And now we're in 5-0. We're kind of curious to see Taylor open 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound.
Good rebound. Good
job rebounding in there. Number 3, Janessa Schultz, and Schultz is going to push over to Schramm. Schramm into Jackie, no good. Rebound Fisher. So now
Cross
Valders,
that over.
Yep, cross that back to the middle. Yeah, good observation. Wagner up top. Schramm defending. Now we're in. Are we in 5-0? Yeah, we're in 5-0 here. So now that random weak side cut should be there. Fisher 3 in the air and drops it in. How many is that for her?
She's got 15, 17. I think that's 20.
But how many threes? Is that
That is 1, 2, 3, 5.
five threes for Fisher. Wow, that's beautiful. And steal Wagner, and Wagner getting pressured. She can take care of that. And now we got somebody's
got to be
here.
open.
Somebody's
look
open.
Look at Olsen. Oh, he missed her.
And now Anna Olsen up, no good. Rebound, Trump. 56-27 here. We're a little over 5. Trump to the middle, 2-3 zone.
Don't foul.
Valders. And nice job. Nice job, Jackie. So back to the 2-3 question. I don't sense that Roncalli has done really much better against man or the zone. I kind of feel like it's a little neutral. I think if you're Valders, you can be fine doing either. And then Roncalli content and, adequate playing against either. Sometimes teams struggle against one or the other. So a couple of subs back. All right, we should be back now. We should be back. So no plays there. Now I'm going to get, Coach Otto is going to get a message from Huddle saying that there was a broken moment in the video and that some could have been missed. But I don't think we missed anything.
No, it was.
So now no angle. Good skip to Siders. 3 in the air. Got it! 3-pointer by Zoe Siders. She's got 5.
3 points.
That's kind of Zoe's game, She's steady that way. Boy, she has had a tremendous youth career when it comes to 3-point shooting. I don't know that I've seen a youth player make as many 3-pointers as Zoe Siders. Like, it's just, it was always, we kind of know how that happened. They always really heavily guarded, the whole group. But, okay, you get a lot of open threes, but Zoe, you still got to make them.
Right. Yep.
And Zoe made a lot of 3-point shots in her youth career. So as we kind of find identity from her, learn new players, that's kind of what she brings. And look at the power of the 3-point shot. Look at us tonight, Todd. We got to have, as a group, Fisher with 5, Brunmeyer with 3, Wagner with 2. We got a lot of 3-point shots already tonight.
5.
So shot up and no
11.
good for
11
threes. Watch your back now, Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer, watch your back. And Brunmeyer is going to get to the line.
Somebody's got to be yelling Wolf.
Yeah, that was kind of what we always used to call.
Check foul number 3, Janessa Schultz. First personal, 18.
Actually, that Wolf call goes all the way back to Coach Dick Nelson. That's where I remember that from. He had a thing with us. Do you remember that when
we never
didn't do it for you?
No.
So first free throw up and good for Brunmeyer. Dick Nelson, longtime Valders boys basketball coach, led the team to 3 state appearances, and he's a 300 win. He's in the Lakeshore All Sports Hall of Fame. His last years at Valders, I did play when I was a sophomore and a junior. I played for him, and that was his thing. Rebound, Roncalli maybe, scramble for it, and
still no.
Oh boy. And okay, Strom's got it. Yep, Strom's got it. And kick it back out. Strom thinks about it. Number 10 going to get a ball in the air. No good. Rebound.
We got to jump,
Olsen.
girls.
Yeah.
Everybody standing on their tippy toes.
There's 4 hands on the ball and 4 feet on the ground.
Correct.
So that Wolf call was a Nelson thing. He used to always say, hey, if you ever see a teammate that's got a defender running up their back and they don't see him, you scream Wolf. And then if you're the ball handler and you hear Wolf, you slow dribble and you stick your butt out. You basically low dribble and stick your butt out, and you protect that ball and it breaks over at that point because you don't want to turn over.
I could kind of feel that person coming up my back. I played point guard. Even in the state tournament, I put the brakes on one time, and the defender ran right over the top of me and got the fall.
And you got did you get free throws on that?
I got free throws.
Actually, that happened one time with Connor. Remember when Schweitzer ran up her back?
Oh,
and
sure.
Peel?
Yep.
Sensing it. Okay,
Pribble.
nice shot by Pribble. 2-point basket. And then she's right there. So now down under the 3-minute mark now. Wagner controlling. Pribble, good footwork. Siders over to Olsen.
Nothing, no.
Olsen back to Siders. Tough angle. Good catch by Neufeld.
Wow.
That was good defense and just a little bit better offense right there. And we're going to have a travel by Schramm. So things starting to wind down a little bit here. So now Pribble up on Wagner making her work. That's good. I mean, there's a lot of ball pressure that kind of Hickman handles this year that next year Hickman's not going to be there. I mean, tonight we didn't struggle really handling the ball.
No.
But that being said, looking forward to having Morgan Hickman back in the game. You know, like Morgan is just basically, she gets a ton of steals, she gets a ton of assists, she gets a lot of rebounds, and you know, senior player, one of our leading scorers. So, you know, tonight it didn't turn out to be a difference as far as, you know, Valders doing a really good job. You know, and it's a happy story and all that with, you know, seeing the Siders their first action, a couple points, and Olsen in the game. But, you know, hopefully Hickman's back soon with whatever she's struggling with. So, all right, here we go. So, number 3 brings it up, 63-30, just above the 2-minute mark. Schramm's going to look baseline. It's going to be offensive.
Jet foul number 25, Amber Fico. First personal, 10th team.
So Valders has 8 girls in the scoring column tonight.
Okay.
Nice.
So now Fico pressures Holcomer over to Olsen. Back to Holcomer. Ooh, runs into a wall. Fico, a nice job. And nice quick shot by Taylor. Pushed it in. 3-pointer for add another girl to the 3-point column, Andy Taylor. Andy had a couple early that, you know, it didn't fall and drains that one. So 3-point shot or 2-pointer up, and Fico rebound, maybe no, it goes to Neufeld. Holcomer pushing. She's got deep right if she wants it. There
Nice
it is.
pass.
Bucket. Nice pass, Holcomer. And Pribble all the way and gets her own. Nice job, Pribble. Good job, Grace Pribble. All game she's been busting it, moving her feet, working hard. You look at the, I don't know what age she is. You know what age Pribble is?
She is a junior.
A junior? I mean, she's gonna have tired legs tonight. She's been playing full court pressure defense the whole game. And looks like majority of the starters are gonna head to the bench here for Roncalli, and last minute's going to play out here. So now Taylor into Olsen. Oh, what are we doing here?
And number 13, Madison Keller.
31.
Grace, but I didn't do it.
Well, now Nick Rodell likes the offensive foul, like the moving screen. I wonder if he got that from Rick. But
well, and his son calls that too.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh.
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I've had nothing but success with Rick Rodell officiating games over the years. I'd take him any day.
Ooh. Jump, Megan.
So, yeah. It's uncanny.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's just that reaction. It's the reaction. Like, the reaction just is, you know, kind of not to the point. If you can speed up your reaction, you can get it out of the air. And now everybody, again, there's like 12 feet on the floor on all those plays. And Roncalli steps out of bounds. Valders ball. So here we go. Holcomer in. Let's see what we got. 30-second mark. Over to Olsen.
Oh, she was smelling that.
And, yeah, but see, now there's a good example. Taylor just had a really nice cut in the lane.
Yeah.
And it wasn't open. Why? Because Neufeld was there. Now, it's not Neufeld's fault. I'm just saying that's the difference between 41 and 50. So now, shot up in the air, no good. Rebound,
Zoe
Siders.
Run it out here.
There you go.
Valders Girls 68, Roncalli Jets 32. Fans, thanks for tuning tonight on Parents Night. Parents, once again, thanks for all you do for Roncalli High School and your athletes. Drive safe. Good night.
All right, we'll kind of bring you into the Roncalli studio here. Let me get my camera up a little bit more so I can see all of us. So, it's kind of a game summary here tonight. We're looking at right away, Valders pretty much up 9-2, but Roncalli steady. Roncalli hustles, loose balls, getting after it. They full court pressed most of the game. You give them credit for their hustles. It's just Valders' hot shooting night, and it was a tough night for Roncalli because of all those three-point baskets. And Valders moved the ball very well initially, and that continued throughout the game. And then that was contagious. As the ball continues to move, players make a couple shots. Now it's like, hey, all right, this is fun. This is fun. This is what we're doing. This is how we play. This is our identity. And you love that. You just love that in a team, to taste that unity and to taste that strength that comes from teamwork, moving the ball around, having multiple scorers. Very confident, very positive night for the Vikes here tonight. What do you got for scoring, Todd?
Caitlin Fisher led Valders tonight with 20 points, 5 threes. Claire Zipper had 10 points. Morgan Brunmeyer had 10 points. She had 3 threes. So, Grace Neufeld had 4. Megan Hockemer 5. Audrey Wagner 8. Andy Taylor 6. And Zoe Siders with 6. So, a lot of...
Zoe Siders, 6 points. Nice job, Zoe. She is now officially averaging 6 points a game in high school.
Sorry about that. 5. She had 5.
Oh, 5.
She had a 3 and a 2. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Fisher not having a problem with the ankle, as it turns out tonight.
No.
Solid. Nice to see her back and playing, starting, and all that stuff. Then you had, Hickman. Hickman tonight. Tonight nothing going. Hickman missed, but we're going to need her coming back. So we got a non-conference game on Tuesday as the next action for the Vikes coming up. We have a very strong Ocano team coming down visiting Valders. I don't know their record. I feel like they're last I looked, they were 7-2, but that was like a couple weeks ago.
And I heard they do not have a JV team, so I don't know if there's nothing on the JV schedule. So
JV won again tonight.
Right, yes, definitely. Where's my scoring here? Zoe Siders with 11.
We are ready to sign off. You got any other notes? Otherwise,
have a good night.
All right,
everybody
guys.
drive home safe.
Yeah, have a good night. Thanks.